Hello there, Aries. Looking at your monthly reading for June this month. Oh, excuse me, hiccups. I am the luckiest lady on the face of the planet to be able to be parked here next to this creek, reading tarot, far away from the trail, a little bit down the hill from the highway, so I can still hear people on their motorcycles flying by. But otherwise, I've been secluded by myself with the butterflies and the squirrels and the mushrooms and the leaves and the little flowers in the creek all day. Since 8 o'clock this morning, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon right now. Doing readings for people. Okay? So lucky. So in tune with nature right now. I'm feeling so good. So, let's find out what to embrace and what to leave behind, Aries, for your month ahead. From there, we're going to talk about your soul purpose. That is what you came to accomplish in this lifetime, what you decided that you were going to do before you came into this physical body. What kind of messages do you need to know for this month about that? We're going to look at your abundance and prosperity. What do you need to know to improve your access to your abundance, right? And your physical health. And then we're going to look at your love messages. Those are your intimate connections with others. What to embrace and what to leave behind. Ooh, the star has come up in almost every reading that I've done today. So it's a wonderful way to be coming really close to closing out all of my readings for the day, is to have the star coming up. That's what to embrace. Embrace that you are safe and you don't have to work hard, you don't have to struggle. You're in essentially an oasis after being in the wilderness. You're in a safe place where everything's taken care of for you. So at this time, you don't have to struggle. It's like the harvest is easy. You know that song, summertime and the living's easy. So that's where you're at. The star is saying, everything's easy right now. Embrace it, love it, run with it. While everything's easy in your physical life, work on the things that are challenging in the emotional sphere, right? Or just work on maintaining your health. Just work on leveling up health-wise, right? And then we have what to leave behind, the idea that you have to struggle and fight and work hard. I'm trying to get the light just right on this guy. Nope, it's not gonna happen. Anyway, you don't have to work hard. You don't have to struggle. You don't have to bicker and argue with people. When somebody's got a bone to pick with you, and you know that you're right, you don't have to say anything. You don't have to convince anybody of anything. I often associate the Five of Wands with Aries because they're like, they're so, like, they want to improve everybody's life so much that they're willing to, like, really piss people off in the process of trying to help them. But what it is like, it's this energy of, I want to do it. No, me first, no, me first. I get to do it. It's that energy. You're leaving that behind. I don't know who you were doing that with, but it's done. You're getting out. You're getting out. You're not doing it. Not doing it. Okay. Ooh, soul purpose messages coming out. We have the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune. The Empress came up in another reading. That's not such a big deal, but the Wheel of Fortune has also. The Star and the Wheel of Fortune has been coming up. So I feel like, it's like, okay, for Aries, when it comes to your soul purpose, you're in the turn of a page. Like you're at a fork in the road. Okay, so you've been going along through the wilderness and you're going into this like safe place where you're picking the berries and you don't have to worry about predators and like you've got a cozy sleeping pack and you're just like, things are good right now. I have access to clean water and everything's really nice. And then you come to a fork in the road. It's like, now that you're stable, now that you're doing well, it's time to make a choice. It's time to decide how you're going to level up, all right? So are you going to take a really challenging road and learn and grow on the challenging road that's shorter? Or are you going to take the smoother road that has a lot less challenges but takes longer? Which do you want? The Wheel of Fortune is asking, which do you want to become this person? Who is this? This is the Empress. She's the lady that she brings with her all the goods, all the physical goods. She's abundant, she's healthy. She's got all the money, she's got all the food, she's very fertile. In your soul purpose, you're going toward this, especially as a divine feminine. If you identify as feminine, you're going toward this archetype of being the queen of all queens, right? So in your soul purpose, you're like, I want to be somebody who knows how to take care of business. I want to be someone who's like staying balanced and calm and in control and can create anything at will that I want to, right? Or I'm a person that just can just kick back because I have already created everything that I needed to create, and so I can just sit back and be wise for a while and teach other queens or other people how to be healthy and constructive and take care of business. You're being asked, like, which road do you want to take to get there? Do you want to take a fast, very challenging road, or do you want to take the slow, smooth road? I think either road is perfectly viable. Let's get a little bit of clarification on that point. For Aries, which road, like on the two roads, what is there to be expected? So one card, Empress. Two cards, the Page of Pentacles. So the slow road means that even though everything's really smooth, you're going to have to challenge yourself. You're going to have to, like, everything's smooth, so you have to create your own challenges. You have to stay self-motivated. So you're looking at going into some kind of program, getting some kind of coaching, getting some kind of like teaching. Someone's got to teach you some things to take you to the place that you need to go. It's like a institutionalized process for you to get to what it is that you want. You know what I'm talking about. Whatever it is, if you resonate with what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. It's like that. It's easier, but it's longer, and you do have to challenge yourself. You do have to be self-motivated, okay? And then the hard road, the challenging road, is to just go about things the way that you have been doing it, all right? Learning on your own, kind of stumbling along through life and not getting help from a mentor, not being taught by another person in like a streamlined way. So as far as your soul purpose goes, either way is going to get you there. So you can keep doing things the way you are right now, or you can be like, okay, this is what I want to go for. I'm going to find a mentor to take me there. All right, I like that. I like those messages. I'm going to stick with that. Let's look at your abundance and prosperity messages for the month of June. Aries, prosperity, abundance. You are now in a place where things are mellow and cool, and you don't have to worry about too many things. It's just kind of flowing easily. What are your messages regarding all of that? Woo! Don't land in the water. Because I'm right next to the water. Well, interesting. Things are coming in. Now, if you're concerned regarding, remember I was talking about like some institutionalized program for streamlining your ascension, your growth to the direction you need to go. The money will come very easily if that's what you want. There's not going to be a problem with paying for it. All you have to do is pick your coach, pick your mentor wisely, and the money will come for exactly at the place that you're at. The money will come for it, okay? So there's a gift coming from the universe. You see the cup, that the gifts are coming. It's not necessarily that you're earning all the money. You're like, busting your ass and earning all the money yourself. Instead, it's being provided to you from outside sources. So money is moving through you very smoothly. Just make sure you see how the magician is a conduit. He's pointing up at the heavens. He's allowing the energy to flow through him and going out into the material world. As you are a conduit, don't hoard the energy of money. Don't hoard the energy of good health. Let it out. Okay. Return it back. Any gifts that you are given, make sure and return it wisely into the circulation. Okay. I don't see this as being a concern for you. I don't see money being a worry. It's just, you're just being reminded, keep it flowing. If you are inspired to do something, don't be afraid to invest in it. Just go for it, pay for it. Don't worry about it, don't trip. The money's coming easily, very easily this month. No problem this month. Everything's gonna work out just fine. I'm not seeing that you all are having any like significant worries. If there are, any worries that you had were in the past. It's all moving out of being a concern. Let's look at your love messages, my dear Aries. Some of you are in committed relationships. Some of you want to be in committed relationships. Some of you don't want to be in a committed relationship and we're just looking for guidance on your, intimate connections with your relatives, with your friends, with your coworkers. It's all about the connections we have with others is a reflection of the relationship that we have with ourselves. Remember that. I think people are treating you like crap. It's probably because you treat you like crap. So remember that. Don't treat you like crap. You won't allow anybody to ever treat you like crap. And then before you know it, all the people that would have treated you like crap are not in your life anymore. And then all that's left is people who treat you well. Or you'll be like me, sitting on the side of the creek all by yourself. No, I have people that treat me really well, but I keep space for myself. That's really important. Okay, general messages. Ooh, 7 of Wands. Woo! Mosquito hawk. And the 2 of Cups. Okay. So, there is part of you that feels like you need to prove yourself still. I feel like there's this, it's like this residual energy, this me first residual energy of struggling a little bit, of like feeling like you are not quite, it's an inferiority complex issue. Either in a relationship that you already have, you're like, this, I'm sorry to say this, like sometimes Aries has an issue with being competitive with their partner, okay? Instead of being a collaborator with their partner, sometimes they can be a little bit competitive. I know because I was married to a strong Aries for 15 years. And so it's not just him. It wasn't just him. It's like I've seen it over and over again in Aries. So you don't have to prove yourself to the person that you love. The person that loves you for who you are, okay? Remember to collaborate, don't compete, all right? If your sweetheart is doing really, really well, let them take care of you, okay? This is not them providing for you, them looking out for you, them taking care of you. It is not an indication of your inability to take care of yourself. You can take care of yourself if you want to. Of course you can. But don't feel like you have to prove that you're like, don't feel like you have to prove that you're as good as them. You already are. You don't have to prove anything. And your sweetheart knows that. That's why they're with you, right? Now, when it comes to those of you who are not in a committed relationship and looking to be in one, we're trying to remember that you are good enough for the kind of relationship that you want. You don't have to fight other people to prove that you're better, right? You don't have to step up. You don't have to, of course, we're all going to do our best. We're all going to show up with our best when we're trying to like get to know someone new. We're going to show up with our very best, but it's like you don't have to like go over the top to prove like what a viable mate you are. Just be you. You don't have to prove anything. Let them appreciate you for who you are as you're just like chilling and enjoying yourself. All right. Just show up with show them what you love. That's a great start, right? If you're trying to get into connection, show them what you love. But most of all, I feel like those 2 cards are trying to say that in all of your intimate connections, whether they be romantic, platonic, familial, co-worker, it's like, let's tone down the competitiveness and bring up and tone down competition, bring up collaboration. That's like the main message that I'm hearing from that for you to remember, Aries, for this month ahead. I know, like, especially, like, sometimes people can be a little bit belittling, and you feel like, hey, I know I'm better than that. I know I deserve to be treated better than that. But you don't have to prove it to them. Everybody who knows how good you are already knows it without you having to, like, prove it. Your results, the results of your awesome work, just as it is enough. You don't have to like go over the top and beat people over the head with it, right? Excuse me, I have pistachios in my tea. Anything else that Aries needs to know for the month ahead? Two of Wands. So there's a lot of wand action going on. So there's like I said, the fork in the road. Like, do I go this way or do I go that way? It's kind of making you go, I don't know. I don't know if I should go ahead and take the lead on this thing that I'm so excited, like that I'm like, it's scary. This thing that you're excited about, that you're thinking about, this path you're considering taking going forward, it's a little bit scary. Because it means having to put yourself in environments that you've never been in before. But the thing is, like, getting out of the comfort zone into something new becomes the new comfort zone. So keep that in mind. It's hard at first trying something new, but you are assured of your safety. That's there. You are assured of the peace and safety of the direction that you're taking right now. There's no like warning signs, watch out for anything. It's just like you are safe going forward. It's just going to be like how to navigate that environment is going to be a little bit wonky at first. But just let yourself slide with it. Let yourself get into it. All right. All right. So this is the best that I can do for you for right now, Aries. I'm going to go ahead and close things out, and I'm going to wish you the best and lots of love, and make sure that you know that I've been posting on a weekly basis. I've been posting a new series about how to read tarot for yourself if you're interested in that, and make sure you check out your weekly readings. I always post weekly readings on Saturday. I love you. Make sure you're subscribed, and you will always know when my new readings come out. And if you follow me on Instagram, then you'll know everything that I'm up to. So see you later.